So I don't know what kind of chicks you're into, but yeah, that ain't really my thing, man.
Yeah,
So
dude, that's why he said they were just not what they were cracked up to be.
yeah,
Because when you show up to the place and the picture's not, the picture doesn't match.
like early. Hey, that's got to be the earliest form of catfishing.
Right.
You got catfished. Manatee posted on social media that he's a mermaid. So, anyways, but before that, in October 11th, 1492, Columbus and his crew actually reported seeing a USO, an unidentified submersible object, basically a UFO that comes in and out of the water, right? So, this basically happened the night before the crew actually had their first land sighting. He was reported that strange lights in the distance that he could see coming in and out of the water. Now, he was actually describing them. Some people will say that it was a ball, but that's not how he described it. He described it as a small wax candle, basically a tube coming in and out of the water that he was doing, right? Rose several times over the ocean. It was spotted by several crew members as well. So, and again,
it could have been like if there was Tic Tac back then. I wonder what he might have described it as.
Oh yeah, man, that's a good point, bro. Yeah, right. But anyway, so
a melting candle, right?
Yeah,
it's
because you know how they're supposed to.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, there you go. So anyway, so I can also let you guys know something as well, right? Me and this cat right here, we've actually been on the Pacific Ocean and the Indian Ocean at darkest parts of the night that you could ever imagine. 3 a.m. so dark that you can't even see your hand in front of your face, and it was so dark that the darkness actually has a weight to it. I don't know if you've ever been in that much darkness that you can feel the pressure of the weightness. You can spot a cigarette puff 30 miles away.
Bright as
easily.
A star.
And people, I'm telling you right now, if you don't believe me, I'm telling you can watch somebody smoke a cigarette and watch it light up from 30 miles away. That's how dark it gets in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean sometimes at night, especially when there's no cloud cover. The Indian Ocean, actually, when the moon is up, it's the exact opposite. It looks like daggone early morning, man. You could see for miles and miles at 3 a.m. But when when that moon is covered up, it's super dark. So when these guys are saying that they're seeing a light out there in the middle of the night, these were professional sailors and they were on a wood ship and it was just making its way across. That's not a natural phenomenon. Yeah, that's not a natural phenomenon.
It's not like they were flooding it. You know what I mean? It's not like there was floodlights going on or any kind of electrical interference. This is dark.
It would stand out like you have no idea, right? You would have no idea, right? It would stand out so bad.
Yeah. It would look literally like a candle flying through the air because that's the only way that they would know how to describe that thing.
For sure.
I mean, because that's what they had, right? Like they had candles and they had torches.
Yeah, that's it. And then like when you're out when you're out there at night, man, on the sea, they probably had lanterns out there, but not too many, right? So you wouldn't have a lot of light pollution for it to block you out when you couldn't see it, right? You'd be able. Yeah,
there would be none because the light pollution that we put a lot of light pollution up into the sky, right? Just with all the electric lights and everything like that. But again, like I said, candles and torches, dude.
Yeah,
there's not a lot of light pollution, and especially out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah. So we saw a UFO or a USO, and pretty sure. And if you follow, we actually do UFO stuff. We've done alien abductions on here before. Jay and I've talked about the Pascagoula incident. We brought guests on to talk about it. That area around the East Coast of all of Central and South America is littered with UFO, USO sightings from like early as like literally like the 1950s. I saw a Brazil story. A lot of stuff goes on down there, right? So he's in the right area to go do it, right? So
I wonder, and see, this is where it sucks that I type too slow because I can't make this happen. But I wonder. Okay, just throwing it out here. I wonder if there's like an advantage to landing a spacecraft in the equator of a planet, right?
It's a good point.
Because you have to think like
If it was round, nerd. Go ahead. Yeah, no. That's actually a good point, man. That is a good point. Yeah.
I hate you sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know enough about it to be able to say. But
Is it the Great Pyramid of Giza smack dab on the equator?
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.